Lord. I stand triumphant, peaceful and free, flying the banner of azure and argent and rose. I am a lord of my house and my hall. With my brothers I fight for my king. My armor is azure, my heart it is gold. Proudly I lift and I sing. I stand with pride as the person I am, and I stand with strength in my cause. I stand triumphant, graceful and free, flying the banner of azure and argent and rose. I am a lady, charming and fair, of beauty without and within. My gown it is rose, but my mind is of steel. I lift my voice and I begin. I stand with pride as the person I am, and I stand with strength in my cause. I stand triumphant, graceful and free, flying the banner of azure and argent and rose. I am a gentle, unique in myself. No lord or no lady am I. I, I close in my heart, in my soul, and proudly I sing to the sky. I stand with pride as the person I am, and I stand with strength in my cause. I stand triumphant, graceful and free, flying the banner of azure and argent and rose.
And herein opens the court of their majesties, Tirla, and Ursa, Rex. You have their majesties leave to make yourself comfortable. Yeah. What? How much going on?
Maybe that we'll be in that room.
Yeah. Good talk, everybody. All right. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Thank you for driving safely today.
Yeah, thank you for making it.
Thank you for making it safely. Thank you for coming from near and far. It's really good to be home. It's really good to be at an event here in Loch Salann. I miss this a lot.
Before we open it up to Barry, we're gonna take care of something. You miss opportunities in life. You miss moments. Things that you're going to do for people, things you're going to say to people. And never get that chance again. We had plans for a dear friend of ours to present them with an award at Solstice, and they weren't going to be there, so we put it off. And then they showed up, and so we had plans to do it at Defenders here, and then they showed up in Bronzeham when we were there for 12th night.
Didn't tell us.
Didn't tell us. Just showed up. And so we put it off to Defenders. And
you see something on your plan, and you can't cross it off because they deserved it. Minotaur was just getting into the SCA. They got to their first event about 4 years ago and then kind of dropped off for a couple of years. But this past year, they started going traveling. They started going to events up in Montana, and they started sewing their own garb, and they had plans to
integrate like a Girl Scouts tournament, this freaking event. And they had so many plans of everything they wanted to do in the SEA. It was awesome as their friends who got them into the SEA to see them develop this love for the SEA outside of just being Mika's friend.
One of the things they tell you when you step up as royal is that one of the greatest things is making your friends cry when you give them awards. And in true Minadora fashion, she's the one that's going to make us cry by giving her this award.
Your Majesties, may I say something? Oh. As we were driving, I asked Minadora about registering their name and their heraldry, and they said they'd been having some trouble with the research, and I said I would be willing to help them. And we were talking about what they wanted for their heraldry. And after the hospital, His Majesty asked me if I remembered what that was. Fortunately, I did. And so that is included in this, even though it is not yet passed. We will be registering it in their daughter's name. As in accord with our will, do we, Tirlock and Ursa, rightful sovereigns of all Artemisia, bestow unto Minadora this award of honor in acknowledgement of commendable achievements and service, having met with our herald to devise a suitable placement. We do hereby award them the following: Vert, a horse coronet, argent, and on a chief azure and in crescent, rondel, and decrescent argent. Given by our hands this second day of March on Associatus 58, being year 2024 in the common record.
Is there a representative? As you know, Minadora was a huge Star Trek fan. I love doing scrolls with my friends in sci-fi style. Timur's Mandalorian, Magnus's Decepticon, and Minadora is no different. It is not exactly what I was, but it is a worthwhile representation. Wow. Please hold on to this. Thank you, Jeff.
After their first event, for Valentine's Day, they bought me a knife. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous knife. I will be holding on to this until I can give it to Rose.
We're kind of a rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, get this over the way.
Just get it out of the way. We don't write it on there.
You know, ruin my makeup at the beginning.
Yeah.
And
So,
3 cheers.
3 cheers for the newest armature of the Kingdom of Artemisia. Vivat!
On to happier things.
yes. Shift gears, can we?
Their Majesties call before them the steward of this event.
Yeah.
Good gentles of Artemisia! I am so glad to see you here today, and wow, what a busy day we have. It seems like every event steward, every autocrat says that first thing, and now I know why. There's a lot going on today. We've got tournaments. We've got an arts and sciences competition. We have a potluck, which, oh, by the way, you brought food for the potluck. Please, there are cards and pencils provided. Just kind of label it so that people know what it is. If it's something you want to avoid, they can avoid it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. What else do we have going on? There will be a bardic competition. There's an arts and sciences defenders and arts and sciences championship. What else could I possibly say? Inclement weather is rolling in. The weatherman says it's going to get really yucky later on. I have been advised if anybody's well and truly stranded, there is crash space, so come and find me if you think you're not going to make it out of the valley. What else might I possibly want to say? Oh, site restrictions. Thank you, Your Excellency. It is a discreetly damped site, so keep your mini bottles hidden in your belt pouches. Site closes at 8. I have a hand in the back. There's a silent auction. Thank you.
They're being very silent.
There is amazing stuff at the silent auction. So quietly, discreetly bid on it. Let it remain silent. Potluck, silent auction, many tournaments, and possibly even other things I'm not allowed to say, great big surprises that will astound and delight you. I think that is all mentioned.
Thank you. Yeah. 3 cheers for the steward of the event. Viva! 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 Does His Highness have any words?
May read the words in His Royal Highness.
Artemisia, I come down to events like this, the cold, frigid, temperate climate that we have. I think Artemisia has the toughest warriors in the known world. Because what we go through just to put our gear on, to go hit each other or stab each other, is more than those people from Trimaris do when they fight on the beach. I think if we go out there and go fight, what do we have to fear from ancient belts? Those punks. And I also think, can we just hang out inside more? I'm kind of cold. So thanks to Artemisia for toughening me up so I can go hang out in the cold and support everybody. Hope you all have a lovely day. Thank you.
Their Excellencies of Loch Salann have it.
Here opens the court of their excellencies of Loch Salann. Bring heed to the words of their excellencies.
So lots of things today. The words for today, just one actually, and that is flexibility. We're going to have to be super flexible. We might be outside, we might be inside. We just be super flexible and kind with each other as we deal with whatever comes up today. We've got a lot on the schedule. There's one thing that I really want to make sure that is brought to our attention. So if you guys could do that, work on that. Yes. All right. And then we've got a few reports too. But while they bring this up, we have, as we all know, we have friends that come every day, all the time. We have people who are spending time elsewhere. They have other focuses and things like that. A couple of those folks just made a cake for today that is going to come out of the kitchen here, and the effort put into this particular cake is, yep, come on. I just wanted to make sure that people didn't miss this. It is a lemon custard cake, I believe, and it is what we would call a subtle cake. It is a Loch Salann under siege.
Wow.
So.
Not naming those people's names because they did not.
They ask us not to.
They asked us. They just said, please just tell them that they bought it.
But it's so it is a cake. It's beautiful. Please demolish that thing. There's plenty for that cake. So okay, thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate that. We want for actual business today. Yes.
Just so that everyone is aware, on top of our Defenders tournament, I will be choosing my Baroness's champion during the tournament. So just so everyone knows that is going to be my goal. Thank you.
Cool. Also, the Bardic champion will be held at Melee Madness, as will also the archery champion, as is our tradition. I want to make sure that there's time for it today. All right, is that, did we get everything? Yes, cool. All right. Yes, Casimir. Sorry, Casimir has something.
Those entering the arts and sciences competition, please come see me in the back corner over there by the arts and sciences candle flag. Thank you.
Your Excellency, are you covered for judges, or do you need judges as well?
I will need judges, and I have recruited some, so
Okay.
I think I'm okay.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Their Excellencies would call before them Aislinn of Fife Grade. Oh, Aislinn. Aislinn, please come.
Hi there. Hi, you don't really live with us. Live here. But we work this out. You want
Yeah. We saw what happened.
We have heard of your wonderful art.
I don't have to care about it anymore. I've seen it. I've handled it. So we really.
And it is our honor.
Aislinn of Fife, great are the works of thy hand. So we saw Jonathan Raven, named thee a companion of the lark, a laboring artisan's recognition of company. To church when appropriate. Done solstice anno societatis 58 in Loch Salann, art by Lord Ramon Javier, based on the U874 runestone found near Hagley Church in Hagley, Sweden.
Now, we hear that there is a very special God.
As a matter of fact, the reason why we're doing it this way is specifically so. Yes, please.
This was the medallion that was presented to Aislinn's father for his life. She has wanted to wear this award for a number of years in remembrance of her father, but has never had the opportunity.
If you don't get a chance to look at these ones, these are a very special medallion. They're relatively old. So we are super glad to have had this opportunity to recognize your contributions. And we think it's
And one final thing. If you will turn and face.
oh yes. Yeah.
Your
Here is
inaugural.
the inaugural. We call it the inaugural. Right. Oh,
Their Excellencies would call before them Her Excellency Rachel Ashton.
She's working. She's working.
Thank you, Morgan.
Excellent. So in the realm of being able to get to do things that we want to do.
We tried to do this solstice.
We tried to do this at solstice, it didn't work out, things happen, and
Yeah, like it's like.
there are those in our barony and in the society who just can't wait. They will always find a way to contribute. Maybe not always 100% the way that people might imagine, but there's always there. It's always the shoulder to cry on, the advice I needed to hear, not the advice I wanted to hear, but the advice I needed to hear, and so on and so forth. And as such, we want to take this opportunity to recognize your help, your consistent help.
Be it known to all that Rachel Ashton, through perpetual service and dedication to our barony, is worthy of admission to the Noble Order of the White Phoenix. Done this 9th day of December, Anno Societatis 58, being 2023 Gregorian, Raven Baron, Saja Baroness.
My favorite part about the Phoenix is that we can bestow it, can be bestowed over again. Calligraphy and illumination by Her Excellency Simone the Saint Maur de Fossey, with some assistance from a faithful feline. I didn't bring a gold pen, so I'll have to sign. We know where you are. Yeah, well, hey, what? Since you got up, since you're up, since she was up, yeah, we would mind just okay. We're gonna do that in just a second.
Surprisingly enough, there are just certain Loch Salann things you don't have.
Sometimes what happens is that you just go and you do and you do and you do, and suddenly you're a pelican, coral, and all of a sudden things like little things just don't happen. So what's cool about that is we're still allowed to do it.
And it'd be so cool. The Lords of Loch Salann are not Pokemon. You don't have to collect them all.
But we found we can give them all.
I'm not just giving this to you because you don't have them, but because there are decades worth of this, and you still continue to do so, and you have found new things.
Rejoice, all ye of noble and good repute. There is before you now a gentle known as James Ulrich McKellar, whose many accolades include twice leading as Baron of this mighty barony, holder of many offices, and one whose name is synonymous with the ideal of chivalric service, is this day made a companion of the devoted and unique company of keepers. He is entitled to wear the regalia of the order and to cry
At times deemed appropriate.
Done on this 9th day of December, Anno Societatis 58 of the year 2023, Gregorian, Raven Baron, Saja Baroness. Calligraphy and illumination by
So the scroll was done by Amanda Smith. And what's having a lark on is Donald Duck.
And he's close.
With the red boots. Your Excellency, Your Excellency, thank you for your continued service.
3 cheers for the newest members of the Owners of the White Phoenix and the Duck. Viva! 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 Viva!
That's all of us today. Please have a good time. We've got so much to do. I don't think that anyone will be bored.
Herein recesses the court of Raven and Saja, Baron and Baroness of the mighty Barony of Loch Salann.
of 1,000 have any words.
Right, eat the words of the heart of the kingdom. All right.
Hello, everyone. Yeah.
Such a good from the
Yeah.
way to and he loves me a lot.
Or let's me alive. Let's just say that.
Well, let's say it this way, not speaking just for us, but the entourage that came with us from the great white wastes of Thousand Eyes. We will come, we will face the weather, as our Highness said so eloquently. They raise us tough around here. And so we want to extend our thanks, not just for us, but on behalf of all those from Thousand Eyes who are here. Thank you for letting us, for inviting us, welcoming us to the warm, temperate, even tropical climate of Southern Artemisia. And you think I'm joking, but my latest reports from my runners have said that the temperature here is double what it is in Thousand Eyes right now. So we really mean thank you. We thought long and hard this morning about, is there some way we can show you our love by giving a gift, returning some sort of gesture of love? And when we thought about it before we landed last night, we looked around and all we saw was this white stuff. So we got our best people, and they're bringing some today just for you. So we hope you enjoy. We hope you enjoy our gift for Thousand Eyes, where we're real good at throwing snow. Oh, details. We gotta go down. It's been nice. Yeah. Anyway, we're looking forward for an awesome day. Defenders has quickly become one of our most special and favorite events for stories that their majesties will kick us out if I try to regale all of them. But we love this event. We love this barony, and we look forward to a great day. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us. Thanks for putting up with us.
Thank you.
Does Her Excellency of Griffin's Lair have any words?
Pray heed the words of Marab the Magnificent, 9th Baroness of Griffin's Lair.
Good morning. Yes, good morning.
Yes.
Okay, so this morning is very simple. I'm very happy to be here. I love seeing all of your bright and shiny faces. I would like you to know that the weather, yeah, the temperature's going to drop to what you're used to in about 2 hours. So, other than that, that's all I got.
Your Majesty, I believe there was recently a polling for the Excellency of Griffin's Lair. Overwhelmingly, the results were pleasing.
Yay.
They think you're just marvelous. Magnanimous.
Magnificent.
Magical. Their Majesties call before them, Lady Curiana McDonald. Look at her face. She's not happy.
Give her the mail.
You know, really don't-
Not really. It's a nice ornament.
See how it is.
This will be our meeting that you're going to get. And we just want to take care of something that we're not going to be able to take care of with the coronation. Beyond anything else, thank you for all the help you've given us, for the advice you've given us, and we'll be there with you.
I don't have words for how much I appreciate you. In a really tough time, you came to me with an idea, and then I didn't have the strength to put together, and then you put together an entire fund for our kingdom.
Yeah.
Thank you. This doesn't feel like enough, but it's what I can do.
Many are the joys of royalty, but many too are the burdens. There are acts and deeds of close and far to help lessen the impact that might never be commented on but are never go unnoticed. Therefore do we, Tirlock and Ursa, mighty king and rex of all of Artemisia, bestow upon Kiriana MacDonald the Order of the Griffin's Heart. In gratitude for their support and having honored our reign by their help, trust, wise counsel, and service, done the 16th day of March, Anno Societatis 58, being 2024 in the Common Era. And the calligraphy and illumination is by His Majesty.
Thank you for being there for us through all of our reign. You've been indispensable.
Three cheers to the newest recipient of the Griffin's Heart. Vivat! Majesties call before them, Lord Gage.
Oh. Hey, you got a big day today. Are you fighting today? No. So, yeah.
Sure.
So, at this time, we would call it the Order of the Defense. Like future brothers can escort you to your vigil. Oh yeah, brothers and sisters. Brothers gender neutral. Yeah, like that. WWE brothers. At this time, I would ask that your siblings escort you to your vigil and contemplate the question that you asked you at this time. You better. But really, there's only one answer. Gathered members of the Order of Defense, ask that you take this vigil into their room and give them. Yes.
Yeah. If anyone has words for the vigilant, please come speak with him. Give him. You are in room B. Room B. If you have words of advice, please share them with him. Because he's got the audience now, so let's do them all.
I thought I All right. Their Majesties call before them Mistress Miri Noder, also known as Badoma.
Yeah, that's fine. So I don't want them to. Yeah. She gets killed. Like her. Yeah. Hi, darling. I want you to know what a pleasure it has been working with you on the stage with Pepsi.
It's been amazing.
Always on time, ready to, always reminding us on time
Always
to get our
reminding us.
first radio. And it's been an absolute pleasure reading it put together. Like, you've really done an amazing job. It's a very tough job. And
Dare I say?
yeah. And we've done an amazing job. We didn't initially start Artemisia, right?
That's a long trip.
I'm glad you're home.
I respect that.
Yeah. Glad you're home. And that being the case, we just wanted to say thank you for the work that you've done now that you're back.
Proclaim to all gentles and nobles throughout the known world that Badoma, having served our realm with great devotion, doth greatly deserve reward. Therefore, we, Tyrlock Macmillan, and Ursa Minor, Regents of the Sovereign Kingdom of Artemisia, are minded to admit her to the right noble order of the Golden Sun and Splendor. Setting our hand this second day of March on a 8, being in the year 2024 Gregorian. The calligraphy and illumination is by German. Your Majesties. So before coming, the token is actually my. Oh, here it comes. Sorry. All right. I forgot to take it off earlier. This is my other one. I was given a replacement when I gave mine to Violetta, but we're also very special. And so sorry, I don't have a screen for it. I'm sorry. But I wanted you to know that I heard Three cheers for the newest member. Your Majesty, I believe that on here has a special presentation that I'd like to do.
Majesties, Highnesses, Excellencies, and good populace of the Kingdom of Artemisia. I come before you as a duly appointed representative of the Kingdom of Artemisia by royal decree of King Stirkar. We wish to maintain positive relationships with our cousins across the border, across our eastern border, that no more raids may happen across the border. And
I see it 2 weeks ago.
well, in hopes that we might be able to maintain a cordial relationship, we present yes.
Sit down. Sorry.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll take 3 times.
I hear you guys have music, dancing.
And we do want to say thank you to the Kingdom of Artemisia. You guys were amazing hosts to me 2 weeks ago. I was so happy that I got to hang out with all of you. It was an amazing experience, and thank you for coming out to this as well. Love you guys.
And the prowess in the art of dancing for on here. Yeah. Their Majesties would call before them, Dear Timur and Duchess Tiana.
Gotta have it. Okay.
Your Majesty, Your Highness.
I got you, Tom. No, right. Well, no, we're way past that. I'm gonna, to say that I couldn't do what I'm doing right now without you two is an understatement. There's no words for how proud and just blown away I am to be first non-binary crown of this kingdom. Third in the society. There are now 6 of us. And it is tough. It is tough and it is absolutely amazing, but I've heard from my fellows in the trans-royal peers how it is hard to be the first. It is always hard to be the first in any kingdom and anything you're doing. You two made it much easier for me by making sure that everyone in this kingdom knew that this was just how things were going. That there was not going to be any talk back. There wasn't going to be any. I got to make this reign about me, not just my sexuality, not just my gender, but about me, about what I can bring to this kingdom. And I got to do that because you two paved that trail for me.
You paved the trail for a lot of people. You gave a lot of people the strength to step forward, to be unequivocally themselves by showing that it's okay and that you have support if that is the path you take. And what you have done for the society, incredible. What have you done for the people? It's amazing.
There are people in this kingdom who feel safe because you two did what you did on the thrones, carrying that shield, making sure it was known, making sure it was visible. That visibility is everything.
And it goes beyond the, it goes society-wide.
You two became a shield.
Yeah.
For those of us in the LGBT community.
Not just a shield.
Not just a sword. We know.
We never had a doubt about that.
That being said, to celebrate the path you blazed for us.
In the year 54, Anno Societatis, monarchs Loki and Guinevere established a most noble order to commemorate the memory of Baron Armand and the values he embodied. Duke Timur and Duchess Tiana have embraced these ideals, and through them, many have found their home and their dreams in Artemisia. We, Tirlok and Ursa, noble monarchs of Artemisia, do hereby induct you both into the esteemed order of the Order de la Tête du Mort et la Fleur de Lis, for your long-lasting love of all, done this 2nd day of March in the year 58, being 2024 Gregorian. And the scrolls are by Lady Victus and His Lordship Philip.
I do not give this award easily. It's this award I give. Okay. 5 minutes while I talk. Okay. Get it. All right. I do not give this award easily. I do not give it to those who just show up in rainbows. I give it to those who do the work to make this kingdom and the society as whole a safe place, a safe and accessible place for all of us who need it. Thank you for the work that you do. It goes noticed, and it is so appreciated.
You're right. Thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you for everything that you will continue.
Okay, that's fine too. I want multiple hugs.
3 cheers for those who give shield for all in this society. Vivat!
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 Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties call before them any for whom this is their first royal event.
Adorable.
First one today?
Oh my God, I know that person. Oh. Yeah. So we come up here, and if you're comfortable, you can kneel. So the pillows are here for a reason.
As are you.
They are very pretty, but they're useful too. Hey, thank you for coming up.
There's one hiding.
There's one hiding? If they're comfortable, if not,
yeah.
yeah, we can get them later if we need to.
Thank you for taking a chance. Thank you for listening to your friends and saying, hey, come put on these crazy clothes. Come see this insane thing that we do.
Listen, you and I do roller derby. I'm not going to say that this is too out of pocket for us. But I am so tickled pleased that you get to come see why I haven't been around roller derby for 6 months. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for dressing up. This is crazy. This is insane, but it's a lot of fun, and I hope you have a lot of fun today. And we want to make sure that you remembered your first event, and we hope that we see you at many more. But the first one's so special.
We've all been to our first event. All of us have been that. I don't know what I'm doing.
I still don't know what I'm doing.
Exactly. It's hard. It's a big step, and seeing the joy and wonder. It reminds us of what it's like when we first started. It helps us maintain the dream. Without the new blood, without the new people coming and doing this, we don't flourish. We don't continue. So if everyone at the event could please point to the most important people at the event.
They're not pointing at us.
They
like me, supposedly.
Yes.
But they're not pointing at us.
They're pointing at you. You are the most important people here. Without the new blood, our society doesn't continue. So please come back, try this again. Find something you like. Ask any questions you have. I know you've got them.
Yep.
It's impossible for you not to. You have to have questions.
Yeah.
We do. So what we'll give you is a token of ourselves. Everyone can do coins, things like that. We do a shield with their Majesty on one. So yeah, again, thank you so much for doing this. Thank you so much for taking a chance. Thank you. I hope you guys have a great time. Okay. Have a great day. Everybody can talk to them. Don't overload them. But just talk to them.
Belle can take it. It's fine.
Yeah. 3 cheers for the lifeblood of the societies. Newcomer, Vivat!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Will Duke Timur and Dame Varia please attend their Majesties?
Yeah, you.
Come on.
Will Mistress Bronwyn and Milady Ophelia please also attend their Majesties?
Are you going to say Tourney?
No.
I would never do that.
We would never do that.
I would never do that.
That would be wrong.
That would be so wrong.
That would be really bad.
Right.
Oh,
Hi, Robin. Hi, Robin.
oh, look who they're showing up.
Oh my God.
What?
Your Majesty, may I beg a boon?
What?
Actually, no, because
Right
as
now?
Ron was, yes, right now. We want to talk.
I'm busy.
We want to talk.
Because we never have time
We
for it.
never have time for it. And we, Brian and I have been having
No. Okay,
All right,
Fine,
all right.
get it over with.
So as Bronwyn witnessed, literally just moments ago, we've been talking about, well, we can talk about service and what's
Yeah, because 30 years ago, when I was a squire,
how many years?
okay, 30 years ago, in Barony, I met this household, it was Mickaroo and Catlin, and there was someone in their household who kept doing stuff for them.
Yeah.
And the person was Bronwyn.
Oh,
And then,
sure.
no, I'm pretty sure. And then when I was given a pelican, I looked around in this barony, and oh God, someone was in charge of moving stuff back and forth all the time, taking care of the storage.
Let me guess.
Oh, wait, yeah. And then, hey, when you were a knight, what happened?
You know what? When I was knight, 25 years. Also comes, I had the opportunity as a member that I got elevated when I was on the royal thrones. At that time, someone who was like always there helping us out and giving unstopping service was this incredible person. And it was hard to notice because they were really tiny. It's like it's amazing. But how much do I know? I was just a humble knight at the time. Humble being the key word. Hey, I'm sure you have something in the world.
I had to beg this person over and over and over, who was doing arts for this kingdom, over and over to become my apprentice. I asked her, remember? I asked her, and I left with her and kept asking her. It's like, finally, in the middle of an uprising, she became part of my path, and then months later, she became a laurel. But serving the arts community over and over again. Did you become king?
Oh, I was on the throne a few times. And as the royal peer,
Was she there?
this person, while was she there, the only favor she asked me not to do is she asked, begged and pleaded, like, I don't want to do my own entire scroll. I'm like, okay, I'll do it for you.
It is this big and on her wall.
Yeah, it's the only piece of artwork I've ever actually submitted. But you know what? As a royal peer, her service was always there whenever I needed it. Furthermore, as a member of the Order of Defense, I'm that too. Oh my Lord, how did that happen? As a member of the Order of Defense, her service, her protection to this community, to this society, has been beyond reproach. Now, if we only had someone from the populace to talk about her stuff.
You know this.
Oh my Lord! Yes.
Well, as my mother, and I grew up in it, you all raised me. And I have to say that I've watched her help both our family, I've watched her help her chosen family, and society as a whole. Every darn day, honestly. She raised my brother and I.
She was a baroness.
But
I mean, that gets
Yeah, Your Majesty. She did step down, but that didn't step away. Your Majesty, as a member of the royal peers,
Laurel.
a member of the chivalry,
Okay.
and a member of the Order of Defense.
And I'm the popular.
My birthday.
Oh, right on. Birthday gift. I opened it. You got some friends.
Let's get some friends.
We need some friends.
At this time, we would call forward all members of the Order of the Pelican.
Yes.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, get him out of the kitchen.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
The beads were done by Prax,
And I picked up the medallion, it fits, it just fits.
This medallion is a new one. You can create your own history with.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that, Grace.
At this time, you wash away not who you are.
But we revealed who you are.
Magnus, the Sword of State. No killing?
Yeah,
As others have said, it has been one of the joys of my SCA career to see you flourish, to be a recipient of the help that you have given so often and to so many. And I'm honored to be where I am right now, and I am where I am right now because of the help that you have given me on several.
Bronwyn, I know you're very mad at me right now.
So mad.
But you are a staple of this kingdom. And to see you do your work, to see others have others do your work, it is important that they see that the spirit of both arts and service that you are.
To be recognized.
I do reaffirm as a member of the world, and now as a member of the world, to uphold the laws and continue to build and exemplify the dream of being non-people. If I spread by my moment and
And we tear okay.
we Ursa, Rex.
Hear these words and know them to be true, and accept you into the order. I dubbed thee once for service. I dubbed thee once for honor. I dubbed thee Pelican of the Society for Creative Anatomy.
Deep breath. We didn't sing you happy birthday.
We did.
Because it is her birthday.
Yes, it really is.
We are not going.
We are
I've
not.
already been seasoned up. No. Know all gentles by these patents that we, Tyrlock and Ursa, King and Rex of Artemisia, having elevated our subject Bronwyn to the order of the Pelican, do therefore bestow upon her a patent of arms. Having commanded our heralds to devise a unique and suitable blazon, we do hereby grant unto her these arms. Henceforth, she shall have the sole and exclusive right to bear these arms by letters patent in the Society for Creative Anachronism, in witness whereof we set our hand this 16th day of March, this 2nd day of March, Anno Societatis 58, being the year 2024 Gregorian. The scroll artwork is done by your daughter, and it is blank because I'm doing these wonderful things.
There is a cap of maintenance. There will be. It is in process.
I know. I'm
Three
aware.
cheers for the newest member of the Order of the Paladin. Viva!
We weren't kidding when we had everyone come here to keep their.
Yeah.
We-
Now, the Kingdom of Artemisia, your new Pelican, Bronwyn Morgan. Viva! And Viva!
Okay.